Now, ladies and gentlemen, everybody that's watching this very exclusive interview, it's not every day. It's not every day you get to sit down and speak to a champion. Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about. A champion. A champion that's been a former world number one in the world of tennis. A man that has conquered Wimbledon, the Australian Open. So many awards and accolades go with his name. And with that, I introduce to you the one, the only, Mahesh Bhupati. So Mahesh, it's been quite a journey, hasn't it? You know, you've seen ups, you've seen downs, you've seen it all. Let's be honest, you've seen it all. So tell me one thing, how was it like reuniting and reliving these moments one more time? Tell me a little bit more about that.
It was exciting. It was, reliving that entire journey in 18 months is not easy, but, we put in a lot of work, got to see a lot of cool stuff that I'd never seen before. Obviously, told the story again.
Right.
From the bottom of our hearts, narrated it so many times to Ashwini and Nitesh so that they could get the whole narrative before putting it together. So yeah, it's been surreal.
Mahesh, let's be completely honest, okay? Now, no matter what's going on in your lives, but one thing that nobody can deny, you and Leander made a great team. Now, when I say great, you guys were the most feared doubles. Like, nobody wanted to play the Indian Express. They knew they're gonna get run over, man. We all knew that. So, it's quite a story to tell. So tell me one thing, Mahesh. Out of all the ways where you could tell this story, what made you choose this way, through a series, to relive all these moments again and to talk about all the ups and downs with Leander? Why did you particularly choose a series to tell your story?
I think Nitesh and Ashwini were the catalyst to doing this for us. We've been approached multiple times in the past to do it. We never found the comfort level, but when we heard they were interested, obviously we spoke to them and they gave us an incredible amount of comfort about how they would tell it independently and give us the space as well. That's how we agreed to do it finally.
Now, Mahesh, I've come to know that actually you're a very reserved person. You prefer to keep things to yourself and keep quiet. So for somebody like you, coming in front of the camera might have been a little bit of a difficult thing to do. So how was that like when you knew you had to sit down in front of a camera, retell the entire story and bare your soul to the world? Because everybody, your family, friends included, are going to be watching this. Tell me, how was that for you, bearing your soul to the public?
Not something we did for the first time, right? I mean, we've obviously told this to our family and friends multiple times in the past. So now it was just about sitting in front of a camera and doing it. Of course, not as easy for me with 100 crew hanging around, but the preparation that Nitesh and Ashwini did multiple times before, I think, made it that much easier.
Okay, Mahesh, come, tell me one thing. Great partnerships always have an interesting story about how they met and how this all happened. So take me back to the first moment, that first ever moment where you met Leander and you guys formed this undeniable, extraordinary team. At that moment, how did you know that, yep, if I had to pair up with someone in the world of tennis as doubles, it had to be Leander Paes? Tell me more about that.
No, I mean, we started playing, when I was just out of college in 1994, and we got success very quickly in our first two tournaments itself. So I think it was not like it was organic, and once you play two tournaments and you don't lose a match, then it becomes pretty obvious that there's something there and it should be pursued.
Okay, so Mahesh, you have to have a favorite tournament, right? Like, there's one tournament that sticks out a little bit better than everything else. Tell me, what was your favorite tournament?
Yeah, of course. I think our Wimbledon win in '99 was definitely the pinnacle of our career. So that would definitely stand out.
Anything personal that you remember from this journey? Any personal, memorable win that will always stay with you, etched in your memory?
Yeah, it would still have to be Wimbledon. I mean, winning Wimbledon for us is always a dream as a child growing up. Playing Wimbledon itself is a dream. So winning Wimbledon is just kind of surreal in so many ways.
So Mahesh, like I said a little bit earlier on, many people are going to be watching this series. I'm excited about it. I'm really excited about it. And I think I speak for many other people as well. But what we also cannot deny, family and friends are going to be watching it as well. What was your reaction from your family, your friends, when you told them, yeah, I'm going to be doing this series called BreakPoint? What were they like? Did they get the support? Did you get the support that you always wanted? Tell me more about their reactions when you told them that yes, BreakPoint is indeed happening.
Yeah, I think they were very supportive. They've all been through the journey with me in every way possible. So I think they like the idea, and they're also excited to see it released now.
So, without a shadow of a doubt, you've definitely raked up many fans. Sportsmen, non-sportsmen alike. So, what can the fans expect from this series called BreakPoint? What can the fans expect? Tell me, Mahesh.
I think you can expect a lot of honesty. It's not just us. I think our friends, family, colleagues, rivals, media have all spoken and given their perspective. So, I think we would like them to hopefully appreciate what we were able to achieve despite the differences and, go from there.
So, Mahesh, you have achieved so much. So I think one question has to happen for the youngsters, those people who are picking up a tennis racket for the very first time. What advice can the one and only Mahesh Bhupati tell them? What do you have for them?
Yeah, I think, what we have, I think, shown the next generation. Like when I was growing up, it was a dream to play at Wimbledon. Today, we have an Indian team or Indians who have won Wimbledon. So, now feel free to, dream bigger. Anything is possible if you do the right things and put in the right amount of work.
So that was my exclusive one-on-one chat with the champion himself, Mahesh Bhupati. And he was here talking to me about a show that everyone's talking about coming on 1st of October on Z5. It's called BreakPoint. What? You guys don't have Z5 yet? Download the app right away, guys. Some great shows are coming away, especially on the 1st of October. BreakPoint. It's a show that you simply cannot afford to miss. Now, we were talking a lot about tennis doubles, so we spoke to Mahesh. I think it's only fair that we move on right now and speak to his very illustrious partner as well. Are you guys ready for Mr. Leander Pace?